Mama got on and he pick me a look baby and I buy G-string and I buy French cut, I buy everything. I turn in a big woman from early. Lack of boundary create disrespect amongst us. Bless, if I don't know, says and I live on. Welcome to Flip the Script. We turn negative into positive, out of the darkness to bring the light. It's been a while, but as you can see, we're trying to make a great transition. We're going to the music part. You understand? We're the ones them are going to say live voicing, live mixing and live rhythm building. You understand? So one of them can keep in tune. You understand? So we take a little time out, I refurbish the studio, getting some equipment and them putting them. You understand? But today we have to talk about the 4 main contributions to our go on in the society today, as you can see. For the past few days and for the past couple months, a big thing the youths them are going with at school. So it's like society gone, we world gone, we get destroyed. We all look on that, and talk what caused them things to happen. 4 main contributors you have to our go on in the system today. Make the youths them a disrespect teacher and make the youths them kill off them one another. Well, let me turn down this a little bit more. 4 main contributors. Number 1, the music. Music is life. Music is everything. So the number 1 is the kind of music what the youth them listen. Number 2 is the Babylon system we spill over upon with. The sewage, the toilet system. Babylonian system we spill over upon. The third thing is we, the adult, we consider ourselves as parents. And the 4th again is we, the adult, we consider ourselves as parents. You don't notice me not call the government tonight. And the reason why I not call the government and say the government them a contribute on me is because we supposed to be the government them supposed to work for we. You understand? Them supposed to be we servant. We supposed to be the master. Meaning say if you send a person go buy something for you, and every time you send them go buy something for you, them a thief your money or a thief your change. We supposed to can stop them and send out somebody else. Because we know we have to have somebody who represent the country. You understand? And from a born till now, a 2 major parties, me say, and it's PMP and Labour, right? Why we can't try to put somebody and try to put a next party in it. But the number 1 problem we are destroying is die-hearted politicians. Not for we too die-hearted. We're not business about we good welfareness again. We're not business about the prosperity of the country. We're not business about them. The one who say, if we party, or band come say, we represent who parents them and our parents them, and them we come and represent. And them we want to represent the same way. Die-hearted politicians. Them can't do nothing wrong for it. So that's one of the main problems. I'm with the government and we. The government system and we. Die-hearted politicians. So I'm going to show you why the number 1 is music. And enough of them artists and them contribute to where I go on. What them got one parents teacher me. We big up Mr. Jackson. From Ascot Primary. Big up yourself, powerful principal. And the brother say, I believe I must be in a devotion. He must talk to the student. I talk to the student them in a devotion. And when in a devotion I talk to the student them, one of them believe must talk up loud enough. For the ones them hear what she has said. So him say, open your mouth and project out the words we are saying. And the man said the classroom erupt, everybody start laugh. I saw him get to know say one song out there if you open your mouth. A man say a student carry ensure come a class, and when they carry the ensure come a school, the whole place mashed down. 8-year-old youth I go say boy them not eat banana because banana for girl. Teacher say the fruits man come and sell fruits and she say she don't want a banana today. And the whole class erupt. So the dancehall artists them cause it hard for the teacher and the student them communicate because the kind of music what them put out there. You understand? First time education, because every youth, no matter where you take it, every youth want to get a break in their life, you know. Because, you know, society tells us that we have to have things in our life to be somebody. So every youth wants to be somebody in our life. And first time for being somebody, you know, education was the first priority you have to be somebody. So every youth will go to school, you know, they want to get them education. Now the artists them tell them say you have to have education to be somebody. You can fully dance. It's like being dance is more valuable than if you have education. Dance tug. Where bright tug I go? Who caused them thing there? The artists them. Now we are going to talk about the Babylonian system, the sewage Babylonian system. We trip over upon it. Let's show you how the Babylon system has shake up. In the first world country, as I said, there is the first place, you know, where you see parents, you know, students, when you see picking your box parents and do certain things. You know, because the system, you know, feeds certain things through the TV channel them. Now we are using my phone, but we are talking about the TV channel them first. And the youth them start watch certain things and start disrespect them parents, and then the government them say, boy, if you try to punish a student or if you try to punish a pitney, you know, or straighten them, you can get in a trouble. So it's like over the first world country them back then, it's like them have to watch them watch them youth are growing at the wrong path or going at the wrong direction and can't say nothing. That's why you have too much mass murder going on over there. But I guess it's just a part of the system, you know, something them bring in to help destroy we as youth and destroy we as family and destroy the world. You know, as I'm saying, anybody will control your youths, them control your future. So that kind of system we used to take place in the first world country, them we pick the talk to parents, and you and disrespect them, box them go up on road and tell them what them want. It spill over your way so. And that I go on. So the Babylonian system control a lot. Why I say we, the parents, contribute a lot now is that, you see, this world are destroyed for the lack of respect, not the lack of love. The lack of respect is why I destroy this world we live in today. And you see, where there is no boundary, there is no respect. And back then, one of the things we used to use to maintain boundary, or where we parents them used to use to maintain boundary, that we can grow with respect, is some simple little thing where we not see as valuable. I'm going to show you one of them. Simple thing like this. Big man wear underpants and look up at me wear brief. Big man food share out different. When big man and big woman attack and we see look up at me and come, we stop the noise. If we attack and we try to butt in, we hold them on them mouth and we parents just hold up our mouth and squeeze the mouth. I know your turn, nobody not attack you. Shut up your mouth. So, look up at used to have them one corner from big people. But no, everybody mix up. Big man and Pitney are wear the same thing. Look up Pitney and big woman are wear the same thing. Mama got town and Pitney and look up baby and I buy G-string and I buy French cut, I buy everything. I turn in a big woman from early. Lack of boundary create disrespect amongst us. And disrespect is what I contribute to enough of them local things. The youth them go to school and disrespect the teacher them. When you see a video go around, you know, with the teacher and the student, you know, in an altercation and thing, enough people blame the student and enough people blame the teacher. And what me have to say, when this conversation come up with me and a brethren, and what me have to say to him is that back in the few days, you see, teacher used to whap, we have to stretch out when I get some whapping and we never do nothing. And if we did react to that, then that look like a fight. But true we know we do something wrong, and when teacher punish you, we don't say nothing. We just try to be more disciplined because they might do it for good, for better off with. Back then, them teacher there is like, I not say all of them because I know some teacher come to school is stressed most of the time and try to take out them stress on youths. But back then, the teacher them did want the youths them to come out to something good. So them give them all and do them all. So back then, anytime you graduate or come out to be something good in life, teacher feel proud of themselves and say, yes, go through my schooling, you know. Me's a part of him success. And I hope these teachers have the same mentality today. We don't know, but I hope. So back then when the teacher them are punish you, we know say them are punish you for one good. So most of the time them lick across the back with all the belt and we wiggle up. Enough people used to say they are brutality and them think they are wickedness. But look on the generation of them you that will go through them local thing to the generation of them wanna know when I get none of them local thing there. And then we can judge what kind of generation we have. But then we're way better. The youths them in the late 80s and 70s we're way better than them youth. We're way more disciplined and have more respect. So if I them kind of punishment it will take to make it be them person that come on to be them person. We should still go through them punishment there. Them youth should still get them punishment there. But we last it along the journey. So we as the parents have to blame because the youth them last respect. You understand? The respect first begin from home. First begin at home. As we say again, we have to blame we the elders and we the parents again. For whatever we want to blame the government them with. Because enough government can ramp in some country now because them know so them people in a ramp. But because we are ramping in Jamaica, we government them do anything at all. Them go back and sign deals and do all of them local things. No government is supposed to sign a deal without the people them know. They bring it to the people them attention first and tell we why it's good for our country and why them believe say yeah we them to sign it. And then we run a vote on it. They can't just get up and sign things back and about it's for one benefit. For benefit and fear benefit. Which one? So we the people have to blame again. And as we say, as we can see, we make a transition into the music thing. I will tell you, say, it always be a part of us. You understand? So anyone out there, you know, have rhythm want to build, you know, them have song want to mix, you know, them want to vice music, you know, music for master. We can just link up. We have a great engineer. We have one of Jamaica's best engineer amongst us. Great harmony. Music, songwriter said we. You understand? So we can just link up for all of the music production works. Yard or broad. You understand? So as me I say, we have to try to make a change. It may be too late, but at least if when weakness take over our body, we can say at least we try to make a change. Don't make weakness take over your body and you know say you could do better and you don't do better. Much love and respect. You don't know the thing set.